Everybody loves Tesla, right? That's what it feels like anyway. When I was like 9 years old and first saw the Roadster, I thought it was insane. An all-electric sports car was mind-blowing to me at that time, and when more of the lineup came out, I was all for it. Turn to today, and as of writing this video, I've owned a Model 3 myself for around 6 months, and well, let's just say the magic I saw in Tesla isn't quite shining the same way it once was, and I'll tell you why. Oh, you thought there'd be a sponsor spot here? Today's video is brought to you by my Discord. Join it. We're trying to hit 15,000 members before my birthday, which is just over
2 weeks
away. We do Discord-only events once in a while, and it's the easiest way to reliably get notified for my videos and streams. Also, we have a Tesla accessories website. Go buy stuff there. Thanks. Believe it or not, Tesla was actually founded way back in 20... Oh my god, that was my phone. Believe it or not, Tesla was actually founded way back in 2003 on the premise that electric cars didn't need to compromise on performance or fun. And if that's the only thing that Tesla is to you, then I guess the video is over, because they have succeeded in that at the very least, but more on that in a minute. You're probably wondering, why am I hateful towards a company that built a car that I love? Actually, built a bunch of cars I love. The S, the 3, the X, and no, not you, are all awesome cars. Are they perfect? Far from it. Although QC has gotten much better, there are still issues with newly delivered cars on occasion, or flaws that have resulted in the collective recall of hundreds of thousands of vehicles. But this has also happened to many of the other largest manufacturers, a point that often seems to be forgotten in these discussions. But I digress. The point is, at the end of the day, they do build fast cars that handle well for each of their respective classes, are some of the safest vehicles to own and drive, subjectively look super nice, and are comfortable for long road trips. So why the f did I say at the start of this video that Tesla's light doesn't shine the same way it once did for me? 3 words: right to repair. Tesla is not alone in this, but I'm really disappointed in them in particular because they're a newer company. A lot of people like to scream about how much Tesla represents change, but if they truly did, they would shift focus to the consumer in areas that matter the most. I'd argue that right now, more than ever, this is right to repair. I actually wrote a full in-depth video about this while I was working at Linus Tech Tips that I'd highly recommend you watch that covers the issue in more detail. But right now, here's what Tesla is doing right and wrong about this issue. And yes, I will be talking about Elon Musk shortly, just calm down. Things Tesla does right. The vehicles are very easy to service, not just by text, but even at home. At their core, these vehicles are very simple compared to traditional ICE cars, and because of that, there are hardly any moving parts, and most of the car is empty space. An extension of above, these cars are stupidly easy to take apart, and from an engineering standpoint, are designed very well. Documentation for important things that people usually do at home is readily accessible on the website. The cars can be technically serviced on the display, and certain things like wheel config are now easily accessible in the cars themselves by ordinary customers at home. Things that they do wrong, though, are parts availability. If you have any aftermarket electronics, there are claims from numerous sources that Tesla may not honor warranty claims on seemingly unrelated parts failing. If you need any body work done, you need to go to a Tesla authorized body shop. Just like customers though, parts availability is non-existent. I am currently waiting on a replacement front windshield through a body shop. It's been 2 months so far and I haven't gotten any updates at all. Tesla replaced my rear windshield in-house in under 1 week. Parts availability. If you have a salvage car, even one that has been properly and professionally recertified, it cannot use the supercharger network. Ever. Parts availability. There is none. Notice how I mentioned parts availability there several times? The right to repair is obviously there, and Tesla lets you express it with your vehicles, but only under their terms. This means that if you're not the golden customer, good luck getting your car worked on by Tesla at all, let alone paid out of pocket. Hell, a couple weeks ago, my turn signal stopped working and I had non-OEM taillights. Tesla refused to even look into the issue at all. They basically did nothing except test my OEM lights on another car. Tesla is not the only manufacturer like this, but for a company that's so forward-thinking, it just seems like such a disappointment that getting parts to work on our own vehicle through Tesla officially is basically impossible. If I want to replace my damaged front fender, I have to source one aftermarket, and apparently, although this is just anecdotal, some people have claimed that Tesla will not honor warranty claims on electronics if parts of the car unrelated to them were replaced with other genuine parts, but ones that aren't VIN matched. This is terrible. To me, right to repair means that if someone is qualified to repair their own device, vehicle, or other appliance, they should be able to express that right and make the repair with available parts. But Tesla, much like Apple, is hostile to the end user in this department. So, although I really do love my Model 3, it's very fast, it handles well, it's comfortable, cheap to own, and a super fun conversation starter, it's overshadowed to me by the fact that by owning it, I'm supporting a new company that's under the old anti-right to repair habit. Oh, and actually, you know what? F*** it. Elon Musk is, well, certainly something. I don't like him, but I also don't hate him. I think he's a good presenter and a strong leader, there's no denying that, and I'd argue he's much more humane than a lot of other CEOs in his position. However, he is still known to be quite harsh.
This region has so much water. Look around you.
Although I can't verify that personally, obviously, and sometimes I do feel like he is still a little bit out of touch. What annoys me more is actually basically everyone on Twitter. The assumption is you either like him or hate him. I'm in neither boat. He exists, I don't care about him, it's not his car. It's a car that was designed by the Tesla engineers and built by American robots and owned by me, a Canadian, none of whom are related to Elon himself by any means. I just want people to stop acting like every Tesla owner is a clone of oneself. I don't feel like I'm part of a club. I just own a car I happen to like quite a lot and modify because I'm a car enthusiast at the end of the day. Unfortunately, that just means I might not be Tesla's ideal customer. I'm their fan, but they're not mine. Thanks for watching.